Face Ohio's High School Hoops is brought to you by TSC, Greavy Sales and Service, Premier Event Concepts, Owen Kitchen and Bath, Tailgaters, Stolly Insurance, Amy Holgreave Photography, Jowart and Burton Attorneys at Law, Walmart of Wapakoneta, Stroh Johnson, and the Lima Elks.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome here into Defiance and their high school gymnasium, where tonight a WBL contest between the Defiance Bulldogs and the Wapakoneta Redskins. I'm Dan Hirn, along with Rick Bowersock, and Rick, a couple of teams that come in with identical 1-2 records inside the WBL, and not quite the start they wanted in inside conference play, but a pretty good matchup here tonight.
Real good matchup tonight. Both teams with 2 losses this early. They need to win. Both teams need to win bad to try to stay up there at the top, because it's a well-balanced league, and two losses might get you a chance at it. Defiance is coming in at 6-4 overall, and Wapakoneta is 8 and I gotta look at that up.
7-5.
Ready.
7-5 for the Redskins, right?
There you go. So should be a great game.
The Bulldogs come in under the direction of Kurt Lehman, who is a long-tenured coach here at Defiance, and he's 2 wins away from 300. And talking to him before the game, he downplayed that quite a bit, but obviously a milestone. Yeah,
Kirk played here as a high school player, probably one of the leading scorers, him and his brother, and he's Mr. Defiance is what he is. They love him here. He's a hard worker, and his kids really react to his hard work, and you'll see good discipline out of him. 1978
graduate of Defiance High School. The Bulldogs are coming off a 51-42 win over Wauseon, a game that they had to put together a 14-0 run in the second half to come away with the win in that game, so a closely contested contest there. But talking to Coach Lehman before the game, he talked about problems that this team had with inconsistency at the beginning of the season, something they've been able to overcome a little bit, and he's been pretty happy with their play over the last 4 games.
Right, they were young, and like all young teams, it takes some time to get consistent, but they've always been tough up here to beat. Coach Matt from Wapak, he's hoping to get off to a good start tonight, and he hopes to be able to pick up the tempo a little bit. And another concern he had was rebounding, and I think that's huge. The best rebounding team tonight might have its edge.
The Redskins are coming off a 48-38 win over New Knoxville back on Tuesday night, and they are led on the floor. This Wapak team has 7 seniors, 3 juniors, and 2 sophomores on the roster. As we take a quick look at the starters for tonight's game, for the Redskins, number 2, Alex Greavy. Number 4, Jake Bizard. Number 5, Brandon Erb. Number 14, Cody Morgan. And number 55, Alec Temple. For the Bulldogs, number 4, Jordan Tobias. Number 10, Trey Gilliam. Number 12, Wes Detter. Number 22, Ketwan Singleton. And number 42, Emilio Pearson. Tobias and Greavy in the center circle for the start of tonight's ball game. And we are underway here in Defiance. Bulldogs with the ball, they work it underneath. Now back out around the perimeter as Singleton brings it over into the near corner.
Redskins playing man-to-man.
Kick the ball back out. Detter with it near the center circle. Back over to the left side. Defiance around the perimeter, and a 3-ball on the way, no good from Detter, and the Redskins come away with it.
Good look at the basket there. Had his feet set, this didn't go in. Redskins did a good job there defensively.
Redskins trying to work it underneath. That ball tipped away. Nice play there by Tobias to create the turnover.
Yeah, I'd like to see Buzzard go after that a little more aggressively. Kind of reached out for that pass, and got to be strong. Defiance won't let you get away with that.
So far, it looks like Wapak has done a pretty good job of taking away the inside game from this Bulldog team. Singleton with it on the outside. And Dutter will reset. Pretty good ball movement for the Bulldogs so far, but then they throw it away here, and it will go over to the Redskins.
Controversial call there. Controversy. Defiance didn't like that call.
Well, I think the Bulldogs were thinking that it may have touched Brandon Erb on its way out of bounds. Ball tipped and loose, but recovered by the Redskins.
At this pace, favors Defiance here.
Top of the key and a 3-ball on the way. Erb's shot no good, and the rebound collected by Tobias.
Defiance very patient offensively. They'll make you work.
Singleton with a drive, thought about the shot, thinks better of it, and kicks it back out. Tobias drives on the baseline, and he'll draw the foul. Looks like Buzzard will be called for that one.
Yeah, got a step on Buzzard there, and was able to draw the foul on the penetration.
Bertram will check in for the Redskins. 5:39 remaining here in the first quarter, and still nobody's got a bucket. And the ball will go out of bounds. Good effort there by Bertram, who just came into the ball game.
Yeah, good recovery, and Buzzard with the block shot there. That's went straight up. Good job.
Looked like he landed in the lap of one of our camera guys over there. And there's the first bucket of the night. It goes down for the Bulldogs. Gravy with it between the circles. They work it over to the near side. And Defiance doing a pretty good job until right there.
Yeah, good movement on the backside. Good screen back there to get Bertram open on an easy one, but it was a good half-court possession. Patience, execution.
Back to even at 2, and Singleton throws up the jumper. It's no good. Bertram there with the rebound. Bertram giving good minutes coming off the bench here.
Yes, he does.
Bertram with it on the left side, underneath the Greavy. Takes a dribble on the baseline. Now looking to kick it back out to Bertram. He'll drive inside and then lost the handle.
Yep, good hands by Defiance there, kind of stripped him on the way up for the shot.
Tobias with the jumper, no good, and there with the board is Temple.
Big Alec Temple's in the game. He'll get you some rebounds. Again, the Redskins getting ready to go into a set, kind of clear out one-on-one.
Gravy finds some space in the lane and throws up the jumper. That's good, and the Redskins have their first lead of the night. Redskins come into this game averaging 50 points a game while holding their opponents to 46. Pearson with it. And a long jumper on the way, no good. The rebound pulled down by Pearson, back up and in.
They get him screened out on the backside there. Pearson is sophomore, just a sophomore, I believe. Oh, sorry, junior. Did a nice job on the boards.
He's got some pretty good size, 6'4", 185. 3-ball on the way for the Redskins, up and good. Cody Morgan contributing.
Set play, double screen high. Cody coming off, had his feet set, drilled it.
Singleton in the lane, tried to get it over to Pearson. It was slapped away. Looks like Cody Morgan came in there to break that one up. And some substitutions for both teams here. Will Batt into the ball game for Defiance along with Alex Schrag. And some substitutions for the Redskins as well. Kyle Gibson into the ball game.
Illegal screen there by number 33.
Brandon Miller.
Redskins. Brandon Miller kind of moved his feet there trying to set that screen. Ball handler's got to help him out with that and get closer to the screen and use the screen.
3 ball on the way for Defiance. No good off the front of the iron. But Tobias is there. He puts it back up. His shot no good, and that one slapped into the crowd. Looks like it's going to stay with Defiance.
Defiance really wants to get that ball inside. Either dribble penetration or right there for a little jump shot.
Friendly bounce for Tobias as he gets, that gets his second points of the night. He's got 4 now.
Tobias is going to be man to watch on the offensive end. He's their leading scorer. And
Bertram with a nice drive but couldn't finish it off. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Whistle.
Looks like a moving screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they cut an offensive foul.
Singleton back into the ball game for Defiance. So we've got Singleton, Tobias, Detter, and Batt on the floor, along with Schrag out there for Defiance. Nearly a turnover for the Redskins.
Nice
Greavy with a
pass.
nice move. Down on the baseline, Kyle Gibson puts his first bucket of the night.
Greavy's doing a nice job there. He penetrated, got a little shot off, and scored a couple possessions ago, then did the same move but dumped it down. So if he can do that, they're going to get some easy looks.
Good vision. Singleton with it at the top of the key. He'll hand it off. Tobias tries the right side of the lane and draws a foul.
Yep, just a little bit too much body there by Buzzard. I think that's his second.
It is indeed.
Ought to come out.
So he'll grab a seat as Alec Temple comes back into the ball game. And then Trey Gilliam will re-enter for Defiance, replacing Detter. Redskins on the road with a 3-point lead, 9-6, under a minute to play here in the first quarter. And Bertram got a hand on that ball, took it away from Defiance. Good effort there to keep the ball for Defiance by Trey Gilliam. Gives them an opportunity to try the 3. No good, and Alec Temple with the board.
30 seconds. Redskins will probably go for the last shot. Spread the floor a little bit. Want to have hard cuts, run through their motion offense.
Greavy with it near the circle. 10 seconds left. Back over to Greavy. He thought about a 3, now drives to the baseline, jumps, got it. With 2 seconds left, pushes the lead to 5 as the first quarter comes to an end. After 1 quarter of play, the Redskins on the road with an 11-6 lead over the Bulldogs. You're watching high school basketball on Game Face Ohio.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
If you find yourself in need of legal services, make the law offices of Jowett & Burton your first call. Whether your legal issue involves protecting assets, trust planning or probating an estate, starting a business, buying or selling real estate, or civil litigation over a commercial, probate, or domestic matter, The attorneys and paralegals at Jowett & Burton are ready to help. Call the law offices of Jowett & Burton today at 419-738-9274.
Back here for the start of the second quarter in Defiance. And the Redskins with a solid first quarter have an 11-6 lead. And
they're getting
an
illegal screen inside by one of the post players. They're having trouble with that tonight, but I really think that it's the cutter and the ball handler going off those screens. They're not getting close enough.
Well, the Redskins now with 4 fouls.
Redskins going to a 1-3-1 little zone this possession.
For the Redskins, Buzzard already with 2 fouls, so that doesn't help them here in the first half. Gilliam with it in between the circles, dishes over to the right side. They go to Singleton deep in the corner and try to get under Tobias. Nice pass on the baseline as he finds Alex Schrag.
Good execution there by Defiance. They just overloaded the zone and kicked it inside and dropped one back door on them.
Looks like we got some subs on the way for the Redskins. Their lead is 3. Temple with it, top of the key, over to the left side. Bertram from the foul line throws up the jumper. It's no good. Everybody got a chance to touch that one, but it comes down to Defiance.
Got a lot of hands on that rebound. Good hands by Bertram. Got them long arms at the top of that 1-3-1.
Bertram came in shortly after the start of the ball game, and he played some solid minutes. He exits now. And Buzzard back into the ball game, along with Herb.
Redskins going back to their man-to-man now.
Underneath, Tobias finds some space, and that cuts the Redskin lead to 1.
Well, they've been switching everything, and then that time they didn't communicate, didn't switch, and the result of that's a layup.
Greavy will try the 3, and he drained it.
They had a good basket the way it looks. They had a holding foul on number 4, Tobias inside on the shot. So it'll be Redskins ball out of bounds. Count the 3-pointer.
So an opportunity here for the Redskins pad their lead a little bit. They got the big 3 from Greavy. Greavy with it. He will dish it off. Herb underneath the Temple, back outside Greavy, back underneath they go. Buzzard looking for space, turns. His shot no good, and the rebound collected by Defiance.
Good possession, got a good shot. Defiance struggling from the field outside the lane offensively.
Greavy has it on the right side. Dishes into the corner, now back out to Greavy. He will fire up the jumper from the foul line, and he's got the hot hand right now.
Yeah, he's feeling it. He knows that the player guarding him is for a change, as his size are smaller, and he's just taking him inside. Getting that little jump shot there. Oh, that's off the foot.
Herb with the reach. Good. And was able to confuse Detter a little bit there. He lost it. And another turnover for Defiance.
Bertram back in the game for Temple. Nice defensive play that time by Herb.
And a whistle over here on the near side. They're going to say Cody Morgan carried it. Singleton and Detter check out of the ball game for Defiance, and in Trey Gilliam in there Also back into the game, Emilio Pearson. Excuse me, Singleton did not leave. He's still out there. Nice move to the baseline there by Gilliam, excuse me.
Right. Got by his man on the dribble penetration and no help there, and layup.
Herb will try the three. No good off the side of the iron, but collected over there in the far corner. Good effort by the Redskins, but it ends up in the hands of the Bulldogs. Singleton tries the jumper, high off the glass, no good. Pearson with the board, and he traveled. Pearson looks a little uncomfortable coming back down the court. He came down pretty hard.
Yeah, just got his feet tangled up there. And Redskins are getting some good shots at the top of the key off that double screen. I'd say we keep doing it until they stop it.
Miller back into the ball game for the Redskins. They try Bertram over on the left side. He drives into the lane. And the crowd here in Defiance is looking for the traveling call.
It looked like he might have took an extra step there, but
it certainly didn't look graceful, whatever he did there. Lobbed pass over toward Greavy, intercepted by Gilliam, who takes it to the opposite end. Three ball on the way, up and good for Wade Bierhoff. Bierhoff off the bench makes this a 1-point lead for the Redskins.
Turnovers hurting the Redskins right now.
Bertram back outside to Greavy. Greavy lost the handle on that one. It might have been poked away by Singleton. Ball loose, but Greavy able to recover it in between the circles. Now Bertram for the three, no good. And Pearson going after the board. He is fouled by Kyle Gibson. First foul for Gibson, 15th foul for the Redskins.
Last couple possessions, 2 or 3 possessions, Redskins seem to be rushing the ball all of a sudden. Instead of working it around, setting some good screens, they're in a hurry. A little trap there worked. Oh, they just didn't grab it.
Wow. That one just kind of fell through there, and Gilliam was in the right place at the right time. Defiance retakes the lead. They have not led since 2-0, as I recall. Greavy tries the jumper and hits it. And a timeout going to be taken here by the Redskins. They have the lead 18-17 with 2:16 left here in the half. You are watching high school basketball on TSC.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance Team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country. And together, we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums. Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Wapak, Salina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
Welcome back into Defiance High School. 2:16 left in the half here in our WBL contest. I'm Dan Hirn along with Rick Bowersock. In the first of a 6-game broadcast schedule we have for you here on TSC. Our next broadcast will be January 25th as we'll be traveling to Ottawa Glandorf. And we'll get to see a very good OG team. We'll be back in Wapak on February 1st as St. Mary's comes to town. Then we go to Van Wert on the 8th, over to Shawnee on the 15th, And back to Wapak to host Kenton on the 22nd of February. And we hope you'll be able to join us for those broadcasts. Defiance will try the three. No good. Tobias there with the board and uses the height to get that one.
Right. Brandon Miller tried to get him out of there, but he just got himself caught too far under and hard to box out then. Greavy's on fire.
He is, absolutely. Knocks that one down for three. 21-19, the Redskins with the lead.
Redskins in a 1-2-2 zone this time. Started out the court after the timeout in that zone.
Over to the right side. Things just not opening up underneath for the Bulldogs, and they continue to work the perimeter. Try to go underneath, and that pass had a little bit too much on it for Tobias.
Right. Skins did a good job there keeping ball out of the paint. Turnovers are frustrating both coaches at this point in the game.
Greavy will bring it up as we have a minute left in the half. Goes to Buzzard, right side, down on the baseline, and tried the reverse layup, but he's fouled. Shot no good, and it looks like the foul's going to go on Schrag.
Good aggressive move by Buzzard that possession.
So Buzzard will head to the stripe. That's only the third team foul on the Bulldogs here tonight. And for Buzzard, that's his first point.
Redskins leading scorer. Defiance done a good job the first half on him.
Good trip to the free throw line for Buzzard. Pushes the Wapak lead out to 4. Buzzard will have a seat here for the final 50 seconds as Miller comes back into the ball game for the Redskins.
Coach Bradley pulled him out because of 2 fouls. He wanted to pick up that third foul.
3 ball on the way from Gilliam, no good, and the rebound collected by the Redskins. Now down to that 30-second mark here in the first half.
Redskins need to make sure they take care of the ball here.
Down under 20 seconds now. Bertram with it.
Waiting
he will
on
hand
the
it off
last
to Greavy.
shot. Clear it out. Greavy's going to penetrate, see what he can create.
He will throw up the jumper from the right side, and he is hitting absolutely everything he throws up. That's the final bucket of the first half. And after 2 quarters of play here in Defiance, it's the Redskins 25 and the Bulldogs 19. You are watching high school basketball on TSC.
Tonight we are proud to welcome.
This news alert just in. TSC, located throughout Auglaize County and Southern Allen County, has been accused of having the lowest prices of telephone, television, and high-speed internet service in the area. Packages starting as low as $59.95 a month. Now, while other companies have yet to comment, TSC spokesperson had this to say.
We simply want to offer folks the most affordable packages of the highest quality products. It's just that simple.
To speak with a TSC representative for yourself, dial either of these 2 phone numbers.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home, building, and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofing contractor.
And welcome back into Defiance High School Gymnasium, where tonight the Bulldogs are hosting the Wapakoneta Redskins. We're at halftime here, and the Redskins with the road lead, 25-19. And Rick, we talked about this coming into the ball game that these 2 teams both come in 1-2 inside the WBL. We expected a close game, and that's what we've had to this point.
Right, real close game. Wapak got up early, 6-7 points. Defiance come back in that second quarter. tied it up, maybe even went ahead one.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wapak there at the end put a little run together to end up leading by 6.
Yeah, Defiance's biggest lead has been 2 points, and that was 2-0. After the Redskins ended the first quarter with an 11-6 lead, it was pretty tight in the second quarter, 14-13. Wapak outscoring Defiance in that second quarter. Let's take a quick look at what you have statistics-wise, Rick, from the first half.
Well, for Wapak, they had 7 rebounds, Defiance 10. Turnovers, Wapak 8, Defiance 7. 2-point field goals. Wapakoneta shot 63%, 10 for 16, and Defiance shot 43%. There's the big difference in the 6 points. 9 of 21. 3-pointers, Wapak was 3 for 6 for 50%, and Defiance was 1 for 7, which is low.
Right. And especially with the problems they've been having getting the ball inside.
Right. Defiance is controlling the boards a little bit. Redskins are 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and Defiance didn't get there. So the Redskins playing good defense and forcing Defiance to hit those outside shots, and they just haven't done it.
Buzzard goes into the half with a couple of fouls. They used him kind of sparingly in the second quarter. Would you anticipate him playing most of the second half?
Yeah, I believe he will. He got caught. They were switching everything in that 5-out offense that Defiance was running. They were switching all the screens and all the cuts. Well, that Buzzard unfortunately got up against a little quicker guy in all those switches, and he got beat off the dribble and fouled. Both of them were off the dribble penetration fouls. And they'll figure out a way to keep him closer to the basket, whether it's zone or just maybe changing up a little bit on him. But he'll be all right.
Alex Greavy absolutely lit it up in the first half, and we put together a collection of his shots from the first half. Let's take a look at those now. Rick, in the first half, we saw the play of Greavy. He absolutely caught fire, especially in the second quarter where he wasn't missing.
Right. And I think a lot of that had to do with Defiance is probably worried about the inside with the size advantage Wapak has, and they just didn't count on Greavy being able to go to that foul line and pull up those shots. So they're gonna make their adjustments. And then Wapak has to make the adjustments to that. But I'm sure Greavy's not going to get any good open looks.
All right, we'll be back with the start of the second half. Right after this, you are watching high school basketball on TSC.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
When you think of protecting your assets, there's more than just your home and car. There's also your life and your family's future. Ensure those you love most are taken care of with protection planning. Life changes and opportunities occur. Look to someone you can trust with a customized approach. Minster Bank's Private Wealth Management Group, investment and insurance products. Not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Back here for the start of the second half, 25-19. The Redskins with the lead here on the road in Defiance. And the Bulldogs will start the second half with the ball.
Redskins in their starting lineup to start the game off with. Good backside rebound there. Good screen out by everybody on that possession.
Greavy, Buzzard, Bertram, Morgan, and Temple out there for the Redskins. And for Defiance, let's see. Detter out there along with Tobias. Singleton as Morgan tries the 3 and canned it from the left side.
Good job. Good inside out. Threw the ball in there to Buzzard. He made a little dribble penetration, kicked it back out. Cody feet set. Big basket. big basket.
There you have a turnover there.
Push that lead from 6 to 9 in one possession.
And the Redskins with the ball back again with an opportunity to push that lead out even further. Morgan with it, top of the key. Boy, and the Redskins could really do some damage if they're able to get somebody else heated up along with Greavy. Bertram in the lane, turnaround, can't get the bucket, but he does draw the foul.
All right, good job there by Travis getting a step on his man, dribble penetration, little whirl back to the basket, little jumper, got him on the arm.
Foul goes against Jordan Tobias, his second. He has 8 points in this one. Derek Turner going to check into the ball game for the Bulldogs as Wes Detter will check out. And Bertram back to the stripe. Hits the second one and pushes the lead out to 11.
That'll get Travis going there. He's got a scoring mentality, and once he gets it going, then that can only help the Redskins. If that other score.
Singleton tries the three ball from the left side. It's no good. And the ball slapped out of bounds. Looks like it was going to be last touched by Morgan. Singleton will inbound under the Defiance bucket. And right in front of the student section, it's pajama night tonight, Rick.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we dressed appropriately.
Well, probably. You're probably right. Fortunately, we didn't wear pajamas.
Right.
Skins in a 2-3 zone now.
They're still doing a good job of keeping that inside game under control. Although there they got the drive.
Good block by Buzzard coming over there on the help on the penetration.
Bertram top of the key. He will throw up the jumper. No good off the back of the iron, and the rebound collected by Turner for Defiance. Again around the perimeter for the Bulldogs. Underneath Tobias. He draws serious defensive coverage. It throws up the shot. It's no good. And a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Looks like it might get Temple on this one.
No, 42 in the
Excuse
white.
me, Pearson.
Temple did a nice job screening down. He went over his back. The last possession for Wapakoneta. That's a pretty quick shot. There, Travis got it going there and felt it, but one pass and a shot is easy for Defiance to guard. No rebounding position in that situation, so we'll see what they do this time. See if they can work the ball around and get a good shot.
Alex Schrag checks back into the ball game, replacing Pearson. Three-pointer on the way from Morgan. It's no good. Rebound will go out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched by the Redskins. Excuse me, by Defiance.
After some consultation, they did decide to give it back to the Redskins.
Greavy with it on the far side. Caleb Miller also into the ball game for the Redskins. He has it now over on the left side. Top of the key, Greavy tries the three. It's no good. Rebound by Buzzard. His shot up and good.
There you go. That's a good offensive rebound.
And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Lehman for Defiance. 5:05 left, third quarter, and the Redskins threatening to run away with this one. They lead 32-19. You are watching high school basketball on Game Face Ohio.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
Back here at Defiance High School, 5:05 left, third quarter, and the Redskins have opened up the second half, Rick, with a 7-0 run.
Right. 7-0 run, playing good defense and taking advantage of Defiance not being ready to play the second half at that timeout. Coach Lehman got on him pretty good about, he didn't feel that they were really intense enough and didn't feel that they were ready to play, and as a result, you're playing a good team, and now you're down. So we'll anxious to see how Defiance comes out.
They have not scored so far here in this second half. Turner tries the jumper, it's no good. Morgan will bring it down the far side of the court for the Redskins. Into the lane, and off the glass, Miller throws in his first bucket of the night.
Nice move to the hoop. Being aggressive, going to the hoop.
Tobias tries the jumper, right side of the lane, and he floats it up and in.
Good shot, good shot.
That'll give Tobias 10 for the night. 6'5" senior. Miller hands it off to Greavy. Greavy to the right side of the lane, throws it up, won't go. And a whistle and a foul. See who they give this one to. Looks like it's going to be Singleton, and it is. And for Singleton, that's his first. That's the third foul on the Bulldogs here in the second half.
Good dribble penetration again. Brandon Miller scored the last possession on taking the ball to the hoop in transition with the numbers. Reversed the ball twice this possession. Greavy penetrates, draws the foul.
Greavy looking for his first points of this second half. Knocks down the first foul shot. Couple of subs into the ball game. Brandon Erb back into the game for the Redskins. And it looks like Trey Gilliam back into the game along with Will Batt for Defiance. Greavy knocks down both foul shots, and that pushes the lead out to 15. Biggest lead of the night for the Redskins.
Redskins with some substitution and some new people in here. Got to continue to work defensively in this 1-2-2 zone. Giving Defiance some fits.
And Tobias going to draw the foul in the far corner there.
Got a little body foul there by Miller on the penetration.
3 ball on the way, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Bertram. Boy, the drought from outside continues for the Bulldogs. Bertram into the lane, turnaround. Dishes underneath the buzzer. That one slapped away. A 3 ball on the way now from Erb. It's no good. Bertram there with the board. And a whistle and a foul.
Redskins just much more aggressive offensively than Defiance right now. Getting those extra rebounds, taking it to the basket. Good things happen when you penetrate.
Caleb Miller down the right side of the lane, a little bit hard off the glass, and Will Batt there for the board for the Bulldogs.
Really nice pass by Travis Bertram on that, and I think Caleb might have been surprised a little bit.
3 ball up, no good, and the rebound collected by the Bulldogs, by the Redskins. It's Bertram with the board. He takes it to the other end, slapped out of his hand. It'll go off his foot and out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
Redskins picking up the pace here. Offensively trying to get it at an up and down game.
3 subs into the ball game for the Redskins.
Half-court trap here.
Tobias on the baseline, throws up the floater, it won't go. Rebound tip to the Redskins, now taken away. Down to the baseline again. Tobias off the glass gets the bucket. That gives him 12 on the night. And he's starting to pick things up offensively.
He's their man. He's the guy they got to go to if they're going to get back in this game.
It would certainly help them if they could hit something from the outside as well. Erb thought about the 3. At now under 2.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. And a whistle and a foul. Looks like they might get Greavy with this one. Nope, it goes on Brandon Erb. That's his first foul. Second foul on the Redskins as a team.
Again, with the last possession. Defensively, we had a chance to get that ball, but we didn't fundamentally go catch it. It was a loose ball type of long rebound, and we stuck one hand out there. And
jumper up, no good off the side of the iron.
No way to go up and get that rebound with two hands. Get that ball. It's a valuable possession, that ball. Got to have the ball.
It's much more difficult to score without it.
Yeah.
Greavy lost the handle over there on the far side, and the ball will go out of bounds. Good effort by Tobias to corral that one. Buzzard back into the ball game.
Another turnover. Too much dribbling. Got to move the basketball when it's 5-on-5. They get an advantage, yeah, let's take it to the hoop. If not, let's make them work.
Alex Smith into the ball game for Defiance. It's the first time we've seen him tonight. Singleton. Now they work it around. Smith with it on the far side. And again, Defiance struggling to get the ball inside.
Redskins did a really nice job. They're all focused. Everybody you can see out there is focused, pointing, talking.
Long three on the way and no good, and the rebound collected for the Redskins.
There's a rebound. I like those two-handed rebounds, two-handed loose ball recoveries. Go get it like a man.
1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Redskins still in control, 36-23. Buzzard with it in the lane. He draws a double team, and he walked with it. Alex Greavy's going to get a break as Cody Morgan comes into the ball game.
Another turnover by the Redskins.
They work it underneath Tobias.
Offensive foul.
And yeah.
Good job by Herb. Stayed straight up, did an excellent job there defensively and drew the offensive foul.
And for Tobias, that's number 3.
Right, a little frustration on Tobias's face there. You know, he's frustrated. They've worked him hard. He's gotten a couple buckets here, but he's gotten to work for him. I think he's frustrated. See if the Redskins wait for that last shot or see if they can hang on to the ball for that long. No, just kidding. They do a nice job of running this motion. You just got to use some ball fakes with it. They get
Alex Greavy back into the game for the Redskins.
Guess what this play is going to be.
Yeah, right.
Let's go. Let's see what happens here. See if he can do it again.
5 seconds left. Greavy to the left side of the lane, throws up the jumper. It won't go.
Oh.
And a whistle and a foul underneath with 0.1 second.
That was a nice job by Gibson going after that offensive rebound, and he got shoved because he didn't give up. He didn't stand and watch. He made an effort, aggressive move to go get the basketball, and he drew a foul on it. I don't know if you can get a shot off with 1/10 of a second. I think it has to be a tip.
Yeah.
Tip? Oh, he caught it. So.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. So the foul does no damage to the Bulldogs there, and after 3 quarters of play, the Redskins with a 13-point edge, 36-23. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
If you find yourself in need of legal services, make the law offices of Jowett & Burton your first call. Whether your legal issue involves protecting assets, trust planning or probating an estate, starting a business, buying or selling real estate, or civil litigation over a commercial, probate, or domestic matter, the attorneys and paralegals at Jowett & Burton are ready to help. Call the law offices of Jowett & Burton today at 419-738-9274.
Back here in Defiance for the final frame, the Bulldogs trailing the Redskins 36-23 in a WBL matchup. I'm Dan Hirn along with Rick Bowersock. Rick, a really strong third quarter for the Redskins. They dominated the scoring.
Right. Even though they did have some turnovers and they forced some things, they played D. They played D. 4 points Defiance got.
And the Redskins outscoring Defiance 11-4 in that third quarter.
For our fans who are wondering on that 1/10 of a second left to go, all that's left to score there is a tip. And I saw the official, what he was saying was that Buzzard actually caught it, and it hit his palm, and he pushed it back up with one hand. That's a catch.
Right.
And there's not enough time for that. So.
And there was also a foul in the play because I believe they called Buzzard for pushing defensively because he has 3 fouls now.
Did they give him a foul?
I believe so, yeah.
Well, I missed that one. Way to go, Dano. Right on top of it, buddy.
Buzzard knocks down one of the 2 foul shots there.
Maybe that's why he was so open. He shoved him.
Could be.
Yeah. Probably had something to do with it.
Underneath they go. Tobias back outside to Singleton. Here's a jumper for Tobias. From the right side, he drops it in.
Right. So the Redskins let him get the ball inside there and then had to collapse, and that opened the inside-out pass up.
Gravy floats one up in the lane. Boy, he cannot miss tonight.
Right, I think he could kick it up there and it'd go in.
39-25, the Redskins trying to get a good road win.
And a tough place to win.
Tobias tries the long jumper, it's no good.
Good rebound by Bertram.
Redskins have done a good job of taking the crowd out of this game, though.
Right. Got off to a good start third quarter, got a good start at the beginning of the game. That's what you have to do when you're on the road playing a good team.
Bertram on the baseline. Dishes outside. Morgan with the 3. Got it. Well, he has come up with some clutch threes.
Right.
That's his second one.
He's an outstanding shooter when he has his feet set and catches it and shoots it.
That's going to prompt the timeout for Defiance. 6:30 left in our ball game, and the Redskins have opened up a 42-25 lead. You're watching high school basketball on Game Face Ohio.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Welcome back into Defiance. Redskins with a 42-25 lead. That prompted a timeout as we take a look at the replay of that 3-point bucket by Morgan. And that's his second clutch 3 of the night. He has 9 points now in the evening. But he has come up with a bucket that's been a dagger the last couple of times.
Right. And that's good. You know, you got Greavy up the top, the key, that's working hard and having a good offensive night. You got Bertram inside penetrating, drawing things inside there. You got the big guy Buzzard in there scoring, and now you got Morgan out in the corners hitting them. So, you know, that's tough to stop. That's tough to stop.
And the Redskins, who outscored Defiance 11-4 in the third quarter, have so far outscored them 6-2 here in this final quarter of play. So Defiance has struggled offensively tonight, both getting the ball into the interior and hitting shots from the outside. Tobias with it in the corner. Back out Gilliam. And they work it around the perimeter again. Pearson with it now underneath, and the
good hands
by
Morgan.
Slapped away.
Okay, it's 5-on-5. Now we got to move together. Got to get a shot off here together.
Buzzard with it to the foul line, hands it off to Greavy. Back out to Buzzard. Temple underneath. Morgan out there along with Bertram, the 5 on the floor for the Redskins. Back outside, the pass taken away by Gilliam. He goes to the opposite end, into the lane, throws it off the glass, no good. Pearson with the board for the Bulldogs. They're working around, and Singleton will try the floater from the baseline, and he draws a foul.
Alec Temple got him with the body there.
For Temple, that's his second foul. And now 4 team fouls as we take another look at it.
You know, to me, I don't know, that's not a foul. He went straight up, stayed on his feet, and because he's 6'8", 230 or 40 pounds, kid bounced off of him, so they call it foul.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to have that now that I'm not coaching.
Absolutely. In fact, you're paid for it.
Yeah.
Singleton's second foul shot off the front of the iron, no good. And the Bulldogs just cannot get anything clicking offensively tonight.
They're struggling to shoot. Okay, let's get a 5-on-5 option here.
Greavy throws one up. It's no good. A rare miss for Alex Greavy tonight. Here's a 3-ball on the way, and good for Will Batt.
Here comes the press.
Bertram pushes up the far side, and he's going to step out of bounds. Coach Lehman said they were going to try to throw a variety of defenses at Wapakoneta tonight. Here's a look at that.
Yeah, I think he got bumped a little bit, but still, you know, it's still. Wapak's turnovers tonight have been a case, and in most cases, has been dribbling with your head down for no purpose. You know, we're just dribbling around and.
Knocks down another three. And all of a sudden, the Bulldog offense has come to life, and Bertram looks like he's in a little bit of pain over there. See if we can see there. You see him going down. And we'll hope he is all right. He looks like he's walking a little bit better as he gets closer to the bench over there.
Right. I think it might have just been a knee-to-knee type of thing. I don't think he's twisted anything. He was walking pretty good. But getting back to my point that I brought up there while we got a little time here, you know, the dribble has a purpose, and that's to set up or to score or to attack. And when we dribble for no purpose, just to be dribbling, it sets their defense to where it's hard to score. And I know Coach Bradley talks about that a lot, but sometimes you get an excitement of the game and, you know, you forget that we got this big lead by playing 5-on-5 and moving the basketball around. So we'll see if they can get back to that. They're going to be able to have to be able to handle this press.
Yeah, Coach Lehman called a timeout with 6.5 minutes to play. And since that timeout, the Bulldogs have outscored the Redskins 7-0.
Right. Pivoting outside, couple outside shots.
And
got some turnovers,
But the foul here will send Cody Morgan to the foul line. Shot is no good, and Tobias with the board.
Okay, we need a good stop, good defensive stop here.
Singleton with it. Drives the baseline, kicks it back out.
That's tipped off of them. Oh, I think he missed that one, Randy.
Batt over on the near side. He's knocked out a couple of threes here in the fourth quarter. Has it again. They dish. Gilliam throws up the jumper. It's no good. And the rebound will go out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
Good hustle by Greavy, but trying to reach that.
Here's a look at the effort there by Greavy. Not able to get it back. Batt will try another three. That one's no good. And the rebound collected by the Redskins. Bertram going to be fouled now by Singleton. 3:38 left in our game. Redskins with a 10-point edge.
It's the 9th foul for the Bulldogs, so the next foul will put them in a double bonus. 2 free throws at a time. They knock them down, they'll be just fine. This is a 1-on-1.
Singleton picks up his 3rd foul, and Bertram knocks that one down. Good to see him back out on the court. Second foul shot off the back of the iron, no good, and the rebound for Bat.
Redskins went back to man-to-man.
Three ball on the way and good for Wes Detter. And all of a sudden, long ball has come to life for the Bulldogs. Tip ball, but Bertram in the right place at the right time.
Right. Struggled, but we got her over there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need strong with the ball.
There's a steal to the opposite end. Detter off the glass, got it to foul. Gilliam, and he draws the foul. And all of a sudden, this is a close game. Gilliam will go to the stripe with a chance to make this a 5-point game. This one's coming right into your living room.
Buzzer got him with the body going for that block on that.
Foul shot is no good, but Defiance comes up with the board. That's a big one. Singleton with it on the near side. He will dish it out. Bat with it on the far side. Gilliam tries the three and drops it in from the far side. That makes it a 3-point ball game.
Game on.
Under 3 minutes to play now. And Defiance applying the pressure defensively. And Bertram comes up gimping again as he calls for a timeout. Here's another look at that three by Gilliam. Drops it in from the corner. 2:33 left in this ball game. The Redskins lead has been trimmed to 3. We'll take a break here. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance Team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country. And together, we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums. Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Wapak, Salina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
2:33 left in our ball game here in Defiance, and the Redskins, Rick, looked like they had an opportunity to cruise toward their second WBL win, but the Bulldogs have come to life offensively.
Right, they had their a couple minutes here where they just kind of lost their composure a little bit, gets pressed, didn't get out to the shooters quite quick enough, and Defiance made some shots too with hands in their face. So
yeah, their outside shooting, perimeter shooting has been much better here in this fourth quarter.
Got to look for a trap or something coming up here.
Greavy has had a strong night offensively. He has 20 points. He has it on the far side. His pass intended underneath for Brandon Miller, tipped out of bounds by Singleton.
Okay, Redskins need to get themselves ball inbounds here. Take care of the basketball, get a good shot.
Greavy will try the three from the left side. It's no good.
Good hustle by Buzzard.
Yeah.
That was huge. That rebound was huge.
Now 2 minutes to play. Buzzard with it, top of the key. Looking for help, and his pass intended for Kyle Gibson is going to go out of bounds. So a big turnover.
Yeah, big turnover. You know, Defiance picked up their defense, but the Redskins stopped being aggressive again. You know, it's catch and look to pass. Catch and look. Nobody's looking at the basket anymore. Keep attacking.
43-40 now. Redskins lead, and a three ball on the way by Bat. It's no good. Greavy with the board. He will bring it down.
Good hustle by Greavy on that loose rebound.
Greavy with it on the far side.
There you go.
And he draws the foul from Bat.
So Greavy just beat aggressive there, tried to penetrate. He was overplayed, penetrate, protect the ball. Now you go to the line, you get 2 shots. Redskins knock down some free throws. I think they can handle this game.
Redskins have been pretty good from the stripe so far tonight.
Yeah, tonight, yeah.
Greavy's first foul shot is up and good.
Well done.
Back to the stripe, and Greavy's second foul shot, no good. The rebound collected by Tobias.
4-point lead, 1:24 to go.
Bulldogs with it.
Redskins went back to their zone. Just make sure you get out to the shooters.
Gilliam had a long look at that three-point shot.
Good box out.
Good.
Nice job on the backside of boxing out. Too much dribbling.
And Greavy looked away from it. That ball tipped away and out of bounds, but it'll go back to the Redskins. Yeah, Gilliam got a hand in there and swatted that one away from him. Greavy took an eye off him just for a second.
Right. Just kind of looking around there, but there again, he was dribbling, going nowhere for no reason.
Bertram back into the ballgame. He's left gimping a little bit on 2 occasions tonight, but he comes back in here.
Minute to go. Toughest team will win at this point.
Bertram with it between the circles. He'll hand it off to Gibson. Excuse me, to Morgan.
There's a foul they didn't call. There's a foul they didn't call. There's a foul. I'm trying to help him out there. Trying to help Randy Bachman over here, my buddy, Mr. Official. Again, it's just taking care of the basketball, you know. They took care of the basketball. They're strong with it.
Bertram hit 1 out of 2 on his last trip to the line. He goes back to the stripe here. Critical free throws. And he hits the first one.
I think he's got them both. He's been shooting with the good arch tonight. And he's finishing his shot. He's following through. Seen him in the past where he sometimes pushes her up there, but he's shooting it tonight.
Second foul shot follows the first. Those are big points.
Huge basket.
And it pushes the lead.
Making some plays.
9 points now. Excuse me. Bertram exits with 7 points. 44 seconds left. Bat has it on the near side. 3-pointer on the way. No good. For Detter. And a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to go on number 33, Brandon Miller. His second foul. And not what you wanted if you're the Redskins.
Scoring. That's what Defiance wanted. They wanted to be able to score, shoot some free throws while the clock stopped. Still going to be a 2-possession game here.
Gilliam back to the stripe, and he misses the second one.
Strong, head up.
And Greavy's going to be fouled. Foul will go on Detter. And that's his first.
You know, you look at that, Buzzard had a huge offensive rebound a little while ago. It got close, Greavy penetrated, got to the foul line. Bertram penetrated, got to the foul line. They knock them down. Those are your 3 big seniors with the experience, stepping up at the end when they were needed.
Right. Greavy's second shot is up and good, so he takes care of both of his foul shots. Now a 7-point edge with 28 seconds to go here in Defiance. Long jumper on the way, no good. Rebound, Buzzard.
Pass it.
Greavy nearly lost the handle.
Pass it.
He lobs it over to Morgan on the far side. Good job by Morgan. And Miller goes down. Kind of slid there on the far side.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say with 10.6 seconds and 2 free throws here with the 7-point lead, I think they can handle it from here on in.
Yeah. Well, there's a few people that are agreeing with you because they're headed to their cars. Miller to the stripe, misses the first one.
Really a nice effort by Defiance to get back in the game here late, but then also give kudos to the Redskins for being able to make some mistakes, but yet step up on the road and get it done.
Right. And a good effort there for the putback from Miller.
Yeah, followed his shot.
3-pointer up and good. That will get 3 more for Gilliam. but the Defiance rally comes up short, and the Redskins come away with a road win here in their WBL contest here tonight. Your final score, the Redskins 50 and the Bulldogs 44. We'll be back to wrap this one up after this.
This news alert just in. TSC, located throughout Auglaize County and Southern Allen County, has been accused of having the lowest prices of telephone, television, and high-speed internet service in the area. Packages starting as low as $59.95 a month. Now, while other companies have yet to comment, TSC spokesperson had this to say.
We simply want to offer folks the most affordable packages of the highest quality products. It's just that simple.
To speak with a TSC representative for yourself, dial either of these two phone numbers.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home building and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofing contractor.
Welcome back into Defiance High School for a final time as we wrap things up here tonight. And Rick, a solid win on the road for the Redskins. They come away with the 50-44 win. They sustained, were able to overcome a strong Defiance rally in the final quarter.
Right. They worked hard to get the lead, then they kind of gave it back. Then it got close at the end, and you're on the road, and Wapak's lost some of these types of games. But at that point, I thought the three seniors stepped up.
Right.
That have the experience, and the other kids took care of the basketball. Morgan come in that late in that fourth quarter and hit a couple, I mean, everybody contributed tonight, and but it was led by those seniors making sure you get the job done.
Right, one of those seniors, Alex Greavy, had a huge ball game, especially in the early part of the ball game. He contributed down the stretch with some solid foul shooting at the end of the ball game that really solidified the win.
Right. I think we won the foul shooting contest tonight, and that was huge.
Let's take a quick look at final statistics, if we could, Rick.
Okay, we'll go over these final statistics for Wapakoneta. They shot 53% two-point land, was 6 of 13 from the three-point line. For Defiance, 38% from two-point land, 6 out of 20 from the three-point line. Free throws, 12 of 17 for Wapakoneta. Defiance was only 2 of 5. That was a big difference. There's a 10-point difference right there. Rebounds went to Wapak, 28-22. And turnovers, Wapakoneta had 17 and 10. Nobody likes 17 turnovers as a coach, but as long as it's a W after the game, they can correct it.
Right. Bulldogs put together a solid fourth quarter, outscoring the Redskins 21-14. In the fourth quarter, a key timeout for Coach Lehman that really turned on the offense for the Bulldogs. But the Redskins survive and improve to 8-5 overall. They move to 2-2 inside the WBL and send the Bulldogs to a 1-3 mark inside conference play and a 6-5 mark overall.
Right.
So that will put off the celebration for Coach Lehman as he approaches his 300th win. He's at 298 right now. But a good win for the Redskins on the road. Our next ball game will be on January 25th as the Redskins travel to OG, and we'll be there for that one for you. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. And again, our final score, it was the Redskins 50 and the Bulldogs 44. For Rick Bowersock, I'm Dan Hirn. Thanks to all of our crew for bringing the ball game to you tonight. Have a good night, everybody. You've been watching high school basketball on TSC.